Hello, good evening, and how are you doing today? I hope you had a great day. So, this evening on Tough Talks, I want to talk to parents that will always indulge their children in everything they do. You see, some parents will always make excuses for their children, they will even defend them and not, I won't even allow these children to speak for themselves. When the child is asked what he or she did, many parents will step in, jump in, and take charge and not allow the child to speak for themselves in defense. You see, some will even go as far as going to fight the teachers of their children in school for beating their children, irrespective of whatever the child has done. Some will even offer to pay bribe to pave the way for their children. Like they don't want the children to strive or to fight for anything. They want to do everything for their children. You see, I once heard a very tough sermon, and the woman will say, if you don't allow your child cry today, you will cry tomorrow. If you don't allow your child make mistakes today and learn from those mistakes, you will cry tomorrow. You see, growing up, I have a mom that will beat you for the things you have done and will even beat you extra for the things you will do. And persons will often say we cannot train our children the way our parents trained us. I will train my children the way my parents trained us. So I go beat them. In fact, I don't beat them. You see, at the mention of the word discipline, what comes to the mind of many is beating. No. Discipline in itself is guidance, is giving direction to a child on the path to follow. And sometimes beatings might be introduced as a disciplinary measure for discipline, to instill discipline. Okay? So we go try. We go beat them where we go beat them. You see, the Bible says, train up a child in the way he should go. And when he's old, he will not depart from it. That is discipline. You see, talking about training up a child, we will come to that. That is a discussion for yet another day. The question now is, if you will always step in to do everything for your child, when do you want that child to develop, even as the child grows? Little wonder why we have so many adults that cannot reason for themselves. We have so many adults that are grown, but they have not developed enough to take decisions and be responsible for their decisions. You see, as a parent, I'd rather we teach our children that for every action, there is an equal and an opposite consequence, such that before the child says or says or does anything, the child should think well about not just the action or not just the benefit of the action, but the consequences, the accruing consequences that will follow the action. So train your child to make you proud. If you don't train your child today to make you proud, then the child will disgrace you in the public. Let them make little mistakes today and learn. It will help them learn to make rational decisions tomorrow. You see, as a parent, don't step in at every opportunity to help your child. The earlier you allow the child to attain dependence, the better for you. Let them develop even as they grow. Let the child cry today, so you won't have to bail the child from the prison tomorrow. Train the child not to bring you shame, even on timely death. This is my message for us today. If you must beat the child, beat him, he no go die. Though, if at all you're even going to beat, don't beat the child. Don't beat the child and make the child feel you hate the child, or you're beating the child out of hatred. Beat the child in love. Even the Bible says, spare the rod and spoil the child. So if you spare the rod, you will spoil the child. And if you beat too much, you will also spoil the child. So strike a balance. Have some heart-to-heart discussions with your children. That is discipline. Beat them when it's necessary. I just thought to bring this to parents. If you were not allowed to develop, even as you grow, you will not be here today as a responsible parent. So don't bring up irresponsible children. Do have a wonderful evening. Bye.